guys, it's vf.miniatures. Bell reports that they were playing a 2000 points game between the Necrons piloted by Matt. Matt, please say hi.
Hello.
And 2000 points of Ultramarines led by Marneus Calgar himself, his first appearance on the channel. Also we have 3 Invictor Warsuits, which is something very unusual. I've never played them before, so we'll see how they perform and we'll see them in the game. For the Ultramarines, I have 2000 points. Obviously, my Deathwatch is serving as the chassis here, and we have Marneus as the leader who's going to be protected by his trusty bodyguard of 2 Victrix guard, and he's leading a unit of 6 Aggressors. The Apothecary Biologist is also joining them so that he can have, or they can have, Fire Discipline enhancement, making their shooting much better than it is originally. Another thing that was never seen on this channel before is Invictor Warsuits. I don't think I've ever played them. It's my first time. I wanted to play them so bad for so many years, and they've been pretty bad all this time, but now I decided to stop waiting and I'm gonna try to make the best out of them. Hopefully they won't disappoint, at least not too much. And we have 3 of them, so Matt will have to deal with them one way or another. They're not extremely durable, but they're very cool with their Scout 8 move. So considering I can also advance and charge with them, and with the army in general, I think they could be an interesting choice. Another thing that I've never played, I think, on the channel as well, 5 heavy intercessors. So they're going to be my one and only battle line unit. I don't have impulsors, otherwise I'd probably have brought some impulsors with assault intercessors, something like that, for my battle line. And we're trying something new today, so that's why they're here. I have a unit of 5 jump pack intercessors, which are, I think, an interesting one because they are actually old normal assault intercessors, which I just bought the 3D printed jump packs for them, and I removed the normal jump packs and I just put these ones over them, which proves that if you don't know how to get enough of the jump pack intercessors, the best way to get them cheap is to just buy the assault ones and then glue up the 3D printed jump packs to them, which you can find on Etsy and a bunch of other places. Another unit we have, well, actually 2 units are 3-man Inceptor squads. They're all with plasma because I feel like I don't have enough anti-tank here. Funnily enough, even though I have 3 Invictors and 3 Redemptors and Aggressors, I still feel that we need anti-tank shooting, so that's why plasmas are here. And they are divided into 2 3-man squads because stratagems are not really that interesting with the Gladius and plasma specifically. Storm of Fire is more of an Aggressors thing than Inceptors thing. And 3 Redemptors, of course, you know me, I love Redemptors, and that is 2000 points on the nose of Ultramarines, Space Marines. Let's see what Necrons have in store for us. So, please tell us what you have for 2000 points of Necrons.
So we have 2000 points of Hypercrypt Legion Necrons, C'tan Shard of the Nightbringer, C'tan Shard of the Void Dragon, then an Overlord leading a Lychguard squad.
Oh, we're gonna replace the
replace Technomancer with, but he has the Arisen Tyrant, then a Skorpekh Lord leading Skorpekh Destroyers. Then we have 2 3-man squads of Locust Heavy Destroyers with Gauss Destructors, try and take out some of the Dreadnoughts or Invictors. The Light Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
And then a Reanimator, and then a Triarch Stalker, and then of course a Monolith to spread Necrons all over the universe.
That's a pretty scary list considering that I have so many of the light vehicles. I'm really worried about the Invictors there. On the scientific observatory world of Zorath Secundus, nestled within the Zorath planetary cluster, strange readings began to emanate from the geomonitoring stations. These readings, detected by the world's sophisticated sensors, perplexed the planetary governor. Drawing from his wisdom and experience, the governor feared a potential involvement of the Tyrannid Shadow in the warp, an ominous sign of an incoming invasion. He had barely survived such an invasion 45 standard years prior, losing all of his best men and escaping by the skin of his teeth. prevent history from repeating itself, he requested the presence of the Astartes to ensure these anomalies did not signify a greater threat. Fortunately, the Ultramarines, led by the legendary Marneus Calgar himself, were nearby and quickly answered the call. As soon as the Ultramarines made planetfall, the readings intensified, spiking to unprecedented levels. Marneus Calgar set up a temporary base in a deserted heb block near the main observatory facilities. Though the Ultramarines required no such accommodations, the gesture by the planetary governor was appreciated. Calgar's forces were formidable: Aggressors with Apothecary Biologists, 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, 2 units of Inceptors, Jumpback Intercessors, Heavy Intercessors, and the 3 Invictor Tactical Warsuits silently infiltrated forward positions. Within hours, the geomonitoring station's readings went haywire, and the heb block dedicated to the Ultramarines was surrounded. From the shadows and the ground, the Necrons of the Hypercrypt Legion emerged, led by an Overlord. Their force included the C'tan Shards of the Nightbringer and the Void Dragon, a Skorpekh Lord, Canoptic Reanimator, Lychguard Heavy Destroyers, Lychguard, a Monolith, Skorpekh Destroyers, and a Triarch Stalker. As the Necrons phased into reality, they jammed communications with the orbital fleet and the tactical operations center in the capital city. The Ultramarines' position became a death trap, with Necrons striking from all sides. The air crackled with gauze weaponry and the terrifying presence of the C'tan Shards. The battle for Zorath Secundus had begun. For the missions, we're playing Pariah Nexus Mission C, which is the third one. So Linchpin and Fog of War are our missions. Primary mission Linchpin is going to give us 3 points for each objective marker that we control if we don't control the home objective, and if we control the home objective, then we get 3 for the home and 5 for every other one. And Fog of War just means that we get cover in turn 1, round 1, and also cannot use the core strats round 1 as well. In terms of the deployment, here is how the Ultramarines have decided to deploy, led by Calgar, very tactical genius. Hopefully his genius will show in this battle. We have a 10-man unit of Calgar plus the Biologists and Aggressors over here inside the ruin, almost at the very edge, ready to advance up the board and cause all kinds of trouble for the Necrons, one would hope. Next we have the unit of 5 Heavy Intercessors just here chilling, waiting for all this crowd to dissipate and then just stay on the home objective for the entire game. Next we have the Redemptor and 2 other Redemptors hiding behind the ruins, as brave warriors should. The Invictor Warsuits, I almost forgot their name. Invictor Warsuits, 1 on the line over here, 1 on the line over here, 1 on the line over there, waiting for us to do the scout moves. And the Jumpback Intercessors over here behind the ruin so that they can move on to the objective, potentially somewhere else. And I think that's pretty much... Oh yes, and the Inceptors of course are in deep strike. So that's my army. Matt, what can you tell us about your deployment?
So we have the C'tans right in the middle, ready to go left or right. The Monolith probably going toward that objective. 2 heavy gauze guys looking down either the middle or the two flanks to try and shoot some of their dreadnoughts or mini dreadnoughts. Then we have some Lychguard poised to kind of go to the center, and some destroyers looking to go forward
on the flank.
On the flank.
A similar thing to what I have on with the Calgar.
Yes, yes.
So 2 things. First, I like how Necrons, they don't really worry about those humans and how they call their things. So mini dreadnoughts, light dreadnoughts. You're going to hear a lot of names from our Overlord today. He's going to be very creative about that. Yes. I love it. And the second thing is that I want to direct your attention to this abomination here and why we have a grudge to settle with this model, because look, they have a Redemptor Fist and some other piece which probably is also a Redemptor Fist on the base. So this thing somehow killed the Redemptor, or maybe just walking over its corpse. So our Redemptors here, and we must avenge these fallen whatever Dark Angels or Salamanders who have fallen in the battle here previously, probably being ambushed by these tricksy, filthy Xenos, as always. These are not Eldar, we don't hate them as much, but we're still Deathwatch at heart, so we want to eradicate them as viciously as possible, right?
Yes, this is his scrap pile.
Oh, yes.
To turn the Redemptor Fists into a Necron.
Yeah, exactly. He's using the biomass or whatever, the metal from it. He harvests it, you know, like the old Command and Conquer game. He harvests it and then he directs it as nanoparticles to heal his brethren, which Matt is going to keep something within 3 inches of him to make sure he provides his healthy rejuvenating ore. Okay, so that's the deployment, and now we're off to see who goes first. So, wishing you a great game,
yes,
and we'll see who has the first turn. You have a 6 and a 5.
5.
So unfortunately, even though I really wanted to have the first turn here with the Invictors together scout in, but they have to weather the storm, which I think we're going to be probably down 1 or 2 Invictors by the end of this turn. So we'll see.
Cool.
So Matt's turn 1 has started, and we are now at the end of his movement phase. Please tell us what you've drawn.
Drew Marked for Death, in which Yuri chose the Redemptor, Assault Squad, and Marneus Calgar.
Yeah, so 3 impossible
Also units. And then Establish Locus. So I moved my Lychguard 6 inches to do that. Yeah, then moved Monolith up, moved the Destroyers up, moved these guys to get kind of line of sight.
Makes sense.
And then that's pretty much the gist.
Have you advanced anyone? I forgot. Oh, you've advanced the C'tan, right?
Yeah.
And that's it, right?
C'tan advanced, yes.
Okay, so he's not shooting, everything else is up for shooting as well.
Yes.
Cool. And you have scouted slightly back with the...
Yeah, move forward and then move backward.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Well, 2 steps forward, 1 step back with the spider. Okay, so let's see what you can do in the shooting. I'm not looking forward to that, I must say. So the 3 Gauss Destructors of the heavy Lychguard Destroyers have chosen their target as the Invictor Warsuit over here. He's in cover because turn 1, and he's also really in cover, and I'm using 1 CP on Armor of Contempt. We'll see, maybe he can survive this. I don't think so.
So we'll do, it'll be three shots hitting on 3s. All hits.
Oh, no? And you wounded me on 3s?
Yes, strength 14, wounding.
There were no 6s, right there?
No.
Okay, because they're lethal hits, I think.
They are, yes.
Gauze is lethal, yeah. And wounding
on
3s. Rerolling 1s for
monster.
a vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a vehicle.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Only 1 goes through, but only 1 is very AP4.
AP4, yes.
So it's AP2 actually, so it's 5 up safe. I hate it. I'm okay with rolling the 1 on the 5 up, but I hate rolling the 4 up. So it's D6.
Flat 6.
Flat 6? Okay, so he's down to 6.
Then we will do...
Next,
I guess
the second unit.
Second unit into those guys.
The guy, you mean the Invictor over there?
Yes.
So the Space Wolves Invictor, okay.
So same deal.
Okay, all hit, 1 automatically wounds.
1 wound. And then 1 reroll.
Okay, so 2. I need to roll a 6 here, otherwise I'm dead. I think it's...
I think it's a 6.
I think we'll call it a 6. No, yeah, it's a 6 because I can put a dice on top of it. Okay, so I was very lucky there. Okay, so he's down to 6 wounds as well. That's cool. That's cool. You've not advanced those guys, so the Mythic Destructor I think can shoot from the Skorpekh, just so we don't forget about him.
Yes.
Because he can technically finish him off, I think. Mythic Destructor from the Skorpekh Lord into the Space Wolf Invictor, straight up, right into his chest. Hopefully the pilot is not going to be hit. Hitting on 2s, right?
Yep. And then wounding on 5s. No.
Okay. So no wounds.
Cool. Who else?
The
Monolith.
The Monolith, yes.
So into the wounded guy.
Okay. So he can see. I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he should be able to see. Everything into our Armor of Contempted boy from the Monolith. You have the 4 shots from the big guns and then the blast one. I forgot all the profiles. I just know roughly the scope.
2 death rays.
Yeah, 4 death rays.
4. Oh,
wow.
Very nice.
Okay, so this guy is probably was born very lucky.
Then we'll do wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, then we'll do
the big gun.
Particle whip.
Wow.
D6.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
13
shots. Hitting on 3, right? So hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
That's better. What we don't want to see here is 3 6s because that's going to kill me immediately.
6.
Okay. Just the amount of dice looks like 3 6s to me. No, 1 6.
Oof.
And 1 more wound?
And only 1. Your T8?
Yeah, I'm T8, so it's
yes, only
wound.
1
wow.
wound. Oof.
Okay, that's a very bad shooting
roll.
from Monolith. And I
okay.
passed the save, yeah. So we only take the devastating wounds, which brings us down to 4 wounds remaining. Here is Space Marines, I should say Ultramarines, movement phase, turn 1. I've drawn Established Locus and Secure No Man's Land. So I need to get 2 objectives in the center. I need to do an action in the center, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do. We will see about that. And also I've chosen the Devastated Doctrine as my doctrine, so I've advanced a whole bunch of stuff. I've advanced all my 3 Redemptors, that's why they're so far forward. I have advanced this Invictor, but he unfortunately was about 1.5 inches shy from the objective, which would be great if I could get there just so I can control it from with this one as well. Marneus' unit, of course, has advanced and rolled a 2, right?
Yes,
yeah, rolled a 2.
Not too far.
Not too far, but still enough to get within range of line of sight of the Lychguard unit. So we'll get some Storm of Fire action this turn, which is nice. And the Invictor on that side over there, so he moved up and he's ready to charge the Skorpekh and the 5-man unit of the Intercessors, Jump Back Intercessors, the in support, ready to maybe charge something turn 2, some potentially, and we have a bunch of interesting lines of sight here across the board to shoot at things. And now we'll get to that. Actually, I've chosen, for Oath of Moment, I've chosen the Lychguard unit, and the first order of battle would be shooting the Aggressors plus Marneus into Lychguard. I've used 1 CP for Storm of Fire because it's Devastated Doctrine, so I want to get the maximum output out of this unit. Perhaps not the one I would hope for, because I would love to shoot at the C10, but he's just a bit too far. Maybe if I rolled like a crazy 6 on the advance, maybe I would get in range there, but I was not. And probably even the 6 would not get me in. So Lychguard are the best next choice, and we still need to get rid of them anyway, so we'll hopefully be able to do that now. I have 18 shots with my Auto-Boltstorm Gauntlets. I'm off camera, I'm trying to struggle with the dice here. Because they're... Oh no. That's what you get for shooting with a unit that has too many shots. So I brought it on to myself. 18 shots with the Boltstorm Gauntlets, and you will see now how quickly it will start becoming crazy. So they are lethal and sustained with full rerolls. So I'm gonna probably fish here because I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, that is mad. I've rolled how many 5s and 6s? 10, 12 5s and 6s. So that's automatic wounds, and each of them pops an extra hit. I'm gonna bring in more dice because we need them. Okay, so it was actually 13 sustained and lethal, so we'll remember that we have to roll extra 13 saves. And now I'm gonna roll to see if I can wound. I wound on 5s with full rerolls to wound because they're twin linked. So we're looking for 5s and 6s. So this, and now, yeah, now we'll re-roll everything. Oh yeah, that's much better. So this one, yeah. So that's the first batch, cool. And that's extra 5, 5, 5, 14. 14 plus 13 is 27. 27 wounds at AP 2, ignoring cover.
Cool. All right, we have 27 4 pluses.
Yes. Okay. So each is damage 1. So just count how many and then divide by 2 to see how many ones we killed so far.
Okay. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1.
6.5. Okay, and then we'll continue with the Frag Storm, which is going to be d6 plus 2 because blessed. 66 plus 2. Wow. Okay, that's a good roll. So it's 4, 4, 4. So it's 16 plus 12. 28 plus
12.
Plus 12. 40.
40.
Okay, 40 more shots. Okay, so it was 40 shots, which now we need to hit. And then you'll see the magic, which 40 shots will probably translate into a lot more, especially after I'm done fishing for 5s and 6s. So that's already, how many 5s and 6s? A lot? Yeah, it's 5, it's 10, 11 5s and 6s. Are there any more 5s and 6s? Yes, one more. Okay, so, and then I reroll everything to get even more hits and automatic wounds. Okay, so 4 more, no, 5 more. Yeah, that's it. And several misses here, which is bound to happen considering that we're efficient. So that's all the normal hit rolls, and that's the misses. So now we'll calculate everything and come back to you to give you how many shots it is. So some obnoxious amount of dice. And we're looking for 5. So it was 17 actually lethal hits at the end, and we're looking for 5s and 6s, and we're not re-rolling here this time because the frag storms are not twin linked. Yeah, so this is 5, 5, 19 wounds plus 17 wounds. A lot. We have 4 Lychguard left, and 1 is on 1 wound plus the Lord. So 4 up saves from the 36.
36. Should... Hold on. Does the Overlord have a 2+ save? Or how does that...
Yeah, probably.
But it doesn't matter since it's AP2.
I think, it doesn't matter because they are AP2 and ignorant cover, so it would be 4 up either way.
Okay.
So you can just roll. Thankfully, you can just roll. Okay, that's a lot.
Okay. 1,
2. So that's 1 guy dead.
And then this was the finishing off the wounded.
So 2 guys dead.
3 guys dead.
4 guys dead, and that kills the Lord. With a bunch.
With a couple left.
Yeah, with a couple left. Okay, so that was incredible. As I said to Matt, if this amount of bolter shots would go directly through the legs of these 2 Invictors, there would be no legs left of the Invictors, I'm pretty sure, but that's the game we're playing. And Marneus' bolters would also go into the Lychguard, but there is no target left. Okay, so the crazy aggressor bolter squad has proved once again that it's crazy, and that's actually the reason why I suggest if you're using Fire Discipline plus the aggressors, use the bolters, because the flamers are generally better. But when you need to use the enhancement, you need to have the range, because 12 inches is just not enough. And also sustained doesn't really work well with flamers. So if you're using normal aggressors without the enhancement, use the flamers. With the Firestorm, you definitely want to play the bolters. Okay, so that is the 1 squad shot. We removed this Lychguard unit. Now let's continue with the other units. Now this guy will put everything that his small arms fire into the C'tan Void Dragon. C'tan Void Dragon. Apart from the heavy bolter, which is damage 2 and it's pointless to shoot at him, and the Iron Hail, which is going to go damage 3, is going to go into the Skorpekh. One question I need to ask is the defensive stats on the Reanimator. I need to check that. So Iron Hail, Heavy Stubber, 6 shots from this guy into the C'tan. Okay, so 3 hits, no wounds, and re-rolling because twin linked, no wounds. E6 Frag Storm, 6. So 3 hits, no wounds, and Heavy Bolter, that's into the Skorpekh. Okay, so 3 hits because of sustained. I need to check the dice. So 1 wound because you're T6, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 1 wound, AP1, which is 3+ because you have cover.
Nope.
2 damage taken.
2 damage.
Okay, and I think we're down to the Iron Hail, which is 3 shots. Okay, 1 hit. And 1 wound. AP1, so it's the same.
Please. Nope.
Okay, so 1 guy that bites the dust.
I'm going to spend 2 CP.
Okay.
For...
Oh, but you want to pull him to the Monolith or
yes.
whatever? Ah, okay. Cunning Necrons.
Yes.
Always being tricky. Okay, where would they end up?
They're 6 inches away.
Do they have to deploy now, or can they deploy later?
They must...
Must deploy now? Okay, we'll see. So the squad has teleported and now is within 6 inches of the Monolith. Matt has spent 2 CP, is now down to 1. There was a hyperphasic recall, so there's nothing for my Invictor to do there, apart from shooting, which he will gladly do. Anyways, but he will not be charging this turn. Okay, so that is interesting. Let's continue. So I've killed 1, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've killed the guy. And let's continue with the Redemptors. So these 2 Redemptors are going to now try to get rid of the unit over there, the Skorpekh, heavy Skorpechs. So this Redemptor and this Redemptor are both going to be firing mostly the plasmas into the big heavy C'tan, heavy destroyers. But the back one will start first because I'm only in range 36 and just of the front one. So if Matt removes him and I start with the front Redemptor, I'm not going to be able to finish the shooting. So first, this guy, everything, all of his small guns into the Monolith because there's no other target for them, and the plasma into them. Plasma, so I think I'm going to be probably overcharging it just so I make you roll a 6 to save.
And they also have 4 wounds.
Yeah, but 2 damage profile would be just as efficient.
Oh, so it's 2 and 3, not 3 and 4?
Yeah, it's 2 and 3,
okay.
and the problem is it's AP. So AP 3 and AP 4. So I want the AP 4. Okay, so the back Redemptor, first, he's rolling a 3 on the plasma, so that's actually 4 shots. And let's see, so he hits 3 times, that's good. And does he wound 3 times? He wounds twice, it's good. So you need 2 6s. Okay, so that's 1 guy dead. Okay, now his small arms fire, so 8 shots of the onslaught. Cool, so no wounds. Okay, I was thinking about the 6, but it's on the wound roll, not a hit roll. And the Stormbolter, so that's 2 shots at this range, both miss. And lastly, the Icarus, which is 2 shots, wounding on 2s because you are fly and I'm an anti-fly 2+.
AP?
AP 1. So you are in cover, so you're fine. Good. Now, that was the first Redemptor. The second Redemptor, everything the same. However, all the small guns into the C'tan Boy Dragon instead of the Monolith, because as you can see, Monolith is a tough boy. So, amount of shots. I want to... Not a 1, thank you. The 4 is good, which is 5. So, 4 hits and wounding on 3s as well. 3 wounds.
Wounds.
Okay, 3 wound rolls. Okay, so you save 1, but another guy bites the dust. Oof. It's nice. And the 8-shot gun, so my favorite onslaught Gatling cannon. Probably my favorite gun on the entire Redemptor chassis is this one, small one, because of the mortal wounds it does, which it doesn't do any this time. Now the 2 shots with the Stormbolter, which is thankfully twin linked, so don't roll a wound, didn't roll a wound, not the second time as well. And the onslaught, Stormbolters, and the last one is Icarus. 2 shots, 1 hit, wounded 2+, it does wound. AP 1, so it's your 4 up anyways.
Good.
Okay, so we did not trigger the reanimation as well. It probably will not, depending on whatever happens next. So these 2 Redemptors are done. Well, the second Invictor over there, the Space Wolf one, which was very angrily hoping for a charge into the Skorpekh, but they cowardly ran away.
You did?
So he's now very angry and he's pointing his Heavy Bolter and Iron Hail autocannon into the lone Lychguard, Lockhust. I don't think I can kill him, but if I can wound him, it'll at least maybe prevent Matt from going back a full guy. So let's hope I can do that. So that's the Heavy Bolter, which I hit once with, and I don't, unfortunately, and no 6s as well. Now let's do the Iron Hail. So that's 3 shots as well. They hit, nothing happens on 6s, but I have twin linked. So I wound all the time. So it's AP 1, which means that you just have your normal save of 3+. Good. Oh, that kills him, actually. Unless you spend your last CP to...
Oh, it's 2 damage each?
It's 3 damage each.
Oh.
It's an autocannon, like on the Predator.
That thing.
So it's up to you. You can reroll if you want to, or you can... And there's also Heavy Bolter coming in. So Heavy Bolter will finish him off. Oh, sorry.
Did the Heavy Bolter...
I've just shot it, yeah. My bad. Yeah, so if you reroll it now successfully, you'll save him from that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're using your last CP. Good luck. Hey, okay. But at least you're definitely not growing back a model because you can maximum restore 3 wounds. Cool. Okay, so the Invictor shooting was not completely useless, which is nice. I don't think there's anything else that can reach this guy, and his small arms fire is useless against the C'tan because I cannot do many wounds enough to him to actually go over the threshold of him healing with the reanimator nearby. So I'm not going to waste our time on that. I actually realized that I have this third Invictor left, so I will still shoot the small guns from this guy into the C'tan. Maybe I get extremely lucky and I roll like a bunch of wounds onto him. So that's the D6 gun. Fregstorm hits both times and doesn't wound. His rapid fire thing, 6 shots, wounds twice, 3 times. Okay. And it's AP1, but still, okay.
Oh, we go through?
Okay, that's why, boys and girls, you should always shoot your guns if you can. Yeah, I think Threakstorm and the Iron Hail are the only guns he had left. Now this last third Invictor, the same story, 36-inch range gun and the Iron Hail into the Lockhouse, trying to finish off the last wound on him, and the small guns into the C'tan, because as apparently we can see sometimes they can fail safe. So let's first shoot the heavy bolter. Okay, all hit, and wounding on definitely 5s. So 1 wound. AP1, 3+ armor save. Good luck. Okay, good. And the Iron Hail, 2 hits. The Iron Hail, 1 wound, but reroll 2 wounds. Like, oh, no. Double 1. So we managed to get through the last Lockhouse, which is good for us because those are very dangerous against the Invictors and pretty much any vehicles in my army. Okay, so that was the shooting from the big shooting from him, but we still have the small guns. So Iron Hail, which, yeah, into him, 5 hits, 1 wound, and twin linked. 2 wounds. 2 wounds. So the same save. Okay, all good. And 1 shot with a Threakstorm hits, doesn't wound. Okay, so cool. Did not really do anything because he'll just heal 2d3 now next command phase, but it was a nice try. Actually, this guy can still shoot.
True.
The Redemptor. So yeah, maybe I should just point him at the C'tan and hope that I will do a bunch of damage to him. Probably that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have any other good targets against the C'tan, so everything into him. We'll start with the Stormbolter fire, just tracer shots to light him up. So 1 hit, doesn't wound, but twin linked wounds. Okay, it's a fail. Now the onslaught. Now that we've marked up the target, it's playing. The bolter shell has exploded into a puff of smoke and illuminated with phosphorus the huge monstrous shape of the C'tan. So that's the onslaught. All but 1 hit and sorry, and wounding 6s. Wow, that's 3 devastation. That's a lot.
5 left.
5 left. Okay. Now the 1 shot with Icarus. No wounds. He wounds on 2s actually against him. And the plasma. 5 shots. All hit. Okay. This Redemptor apparently is very accurate this game. Only 1 wound. So no.
4+.
Good. Yeah. So the C'tan is not going to die at this turn, definitely. But maybe we actually scratched him by the end of Matt healing him. And I think that's all the shooting, finally, from everyone. I don't think those guys can shoot. Everything else is already shot. Yeah, everything else is done. So the only thing left is charges. So we'll measure now how far are my Invictors. Well, one of them, so this guy, he can still charge if I want to. I probably won't because I'm securing No Man's Land. But there is also a possibility of a charge from Marneus' squad into the Skorpekh, because we need to measure how far they are. It could be a doable charge. Yep, so we measured. It's a 7-inch charge from Marneus to the Skorpekh, so let's hope I can make it. And I also have a reroll in case I don't. And I'm willing to spend it probably. So let's see, 7, it's an 8. Okay, so they make it, and we'll now move them in. And we'll see you in the fight phase. Yep, so Marneus has moved in with his unit, and now they're ready to fight. Do you have any wounded guys in the unit?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with Marneus because he's damage 3 with his fists. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s, all hit. And I don't think actually 6s are lethal because biologists. And the other attacks, so I'm wounding on 3s, right?
T6.
T6, okay, yeah. So I'm wounding on 3s, strength 8. So 6 wounds at AP minus 3.
6, so I have 6s.
6s.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so 5 dead.
5 dead? Nice.
Yeah. It's a damage 3 gauntlet of Ultramar. So a Skorpekh Lord left, and the Victrix Bodyguard is now gonna fight with his 5 attacks with his sword. So it was a miss and 1 lethal hit, so 2 normal wounds. No, the only one wound on the power sword, so AP2. That's 4 up invulnerable save.
4 plus.
Only one, so you have to roll again.
Oh, roll 1.
Okay,
good.
And the gauntlets of 4 aggressors. So that's 12 attacks from the aggressors. And no rerolls to hit, but rerolls to wound. So 3s to hit. Oh, actually 6s are lethal. Okay. And wounding 3s. So reroll in 2. So that's 6 wounds, and I will check if these 3 were 6s because I think I might have rotated one. So first roll 6 wounds. Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
And he's probably gonna survive because I don't think all of these were wounds. So those were lethal hits. So 3 more wounds, please. 4 ups.
4 up.
Wow.
Good.
The
Nice.
invulnerable save on the Skorpekh Lord is very tough. So he can now fight back against my unit. Hopefully doing some damage to them.
Let's see.
What's his stats?
Hyperface Harvester.
Okay.
4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Okay.
You wounded me on 3s, I assume.
Well, you're T5?
I'm T6.
T6, yeah, then 3s.
Okay. Cool. 6s do anything?
6s do not do anything.
Okay. There might have been devastating ones, I thought.
If the
that's
Skorpekh Destroyers were alive.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I remember there was something about the unit, about about devastating ones. So, 3 wounds, right?
Yeah, AP3.
Okay, so I'm taking on the bodyguard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can select them because I don't think they count as like the bodyguard, actually part of the unit. So I cannot take on the Marneus, but I think I can take on the shield guys. So 4 up saves, they pass. Okay. What was the AP otherwise?
3.
3. Okay, yeah. So it matters. Okay, so that's the exchange. Cool. I have not done established locus, but I have done secret nomads land. So we'll get 5 points for that, and I'll discard the establish. I think I don't want to keep it, but I'll think about it for a second. Battle round 2. Matt has 3 points for linchpin because he controls his home objective and he's drawn overwhelming force and behind enemy lines. And we are now 5-5, so equal scoring. Please tell us what happened in your movement phase.
So Monolith teleported away over there.
Okay.
Well, I drew behind enemy lines overwhelming force.
Okay.
So
you need to kill stuff on objectives.
yes.
And get here.
Over there. Yes. Then the Void Dragon C'tan. We generated 3.
3, so he's
up to 8.
Up to 8 from 12.
And then moved out a little bit.
Yep, the same with the Nightbringer. He's danger close to
close.
my poor Invictor. He's gonna take some beating.
Yes.
And so the Skorpekh Lord has fallen back, and which triggered my reactive move. So I rolled a 5 on the d6, so I moved 5 inches back, and I'm back behind the ruin. So that's what happened in the movement phase, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll do shooting. It'll be 2 destroyers
into my guy.
And then 1 into the back guy.
Okay, so the guy is not alone for this world. One thing I'm going to think about is I will get covered there because your entire squad cannot see me. However, should I use 1 CP on the Armor of Content? No, I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, cool. And then he rolls a 5, and then we'll see. 2 5s. Okay, so
2 hits.
2 hits.
Running on 3s. 1 reroll.
1 reroll because I'm a monster. Okay, so it's actually would have been 1 automatic wound because you rolled a 6.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saved 1, but fortunately he's down 6 wounds, so he is dead. Does he explode? Nope. So Invictor has done his part, and he is not playing anymore for now.
Cool. Then this guy.
Oh, he's shooting where?
Into that
Back
guy.
one. Okay.
Missed.
Okay.
Joke. Then we'll do C'tan. So his ability into the back.
The back one? Is it 12 inches?
Yes.
You measured?
Yes.
Okay.
So on a, what does it do? 2 plus, I think he gets.
So he's going to heal more.
Yes.
Our efforts have not been as fruitful.
Mortals?
I suffer D3, 1.
Just 1.
You get 1.
And I get
Cool. Super. So we'll take this wound counter and we'll put him on 11 wounds.
We'll do the...
Takes turn?
spear first.
Spear. From the C'tan into the back.
Twos.
Invictor.
Wounding on twos.
It's wounding on. Oh no.
No.
Okay. Spear has went
Speared.
in between the legs of the Raven Guard Invictor. This guy.
Then we'll do the storm, so it's d6 plus 3.
Oh no.
So it'll be 4
Four
plus
shots. Plus two
two.
for being blast big unit.
4 and 2.
Yes. 6 shots. Hitting on twos. You were looking for sixes. No,
No
sixes.
sixes.
Okay.
Then wounding on 3s.
Okay, so 5.
5 AP 1s. But
So cover,
out.
so 2 pluses on the shield guys, 1 takes a wound. Cool. Okay, I'll check if actually they have 2+ armor, because then maybe it's 2 wounds taken. Yep, they have 2+, so they take 1. I also forget that the C'tan has a film of paint, so Matt has rolled 7 dice that he took, so he's actually down.
just 1 wound.
Just down 1 wound, yeah. So we forgot that he's 5 up film of paint. I knew he was a bit more tougher than that. Okay, so 3d6 shots from Monolith of the particle whip into my jump back intercessors. What's the AP on that? AP
2 or 1?
I think it's AP 1 damage too. So AP 1, I'm not going to use the Armor of Contempt on that.
So it is 18 plus 1.
Yeah,
19.
So 5-man squad.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And 19 shots, that's going to kill a couple.
Hitting on 3s.
Uh-huh. 6s do anything in the hitting
6s
phase?
do not.
So they only do on the wound.
Only does. Yes.
Okay, 2. This 5 is a wound marker, right?
Yeah, wound marker
Okay.
for him. Then wounding on, thank you, 2s.
And he's observing the game.
So 1, 2 devs.
Okay, so 2 guys dead, and how many wounds?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, that's a lot. 10 wounds. Okay. 3s to save. Oh no, they're dead.
Nice.
Squad is dead. We lost the jump back intercessors. Oh no. Oh no. They did not get to do any cool stuff.
Then death rays
Uh-huh.
into them. So hitting on 3s.
Yep.
All missed.
Okay.
Nice.
That happens. That happens.
Then the, I guess, Void, a Nightbringer.
The Nightbringer, yeah, he has a like strong
blast
Meltus
thing.
style thing, I think. The Nightbringer, what's the name of this? Gaze? Gaze of Death?
Gaze of Death.
Oh, okay, Gaze of Death.
D3.
1.
Just hitting on
where,
2s.
Where is he going?
Oh,
Yeah.
into the, that guy.
Okay. Hits and wounds on 2, I think? No? 3
Definitely 3.
What's the AP?
AP
3, 4?
3.
Probably a 4, no?
AP 2.
AP 2, okay. So I get 5 up? No. D6 plus 2?
Yes. 8.
6, 8. So he is down to 3 wounds. Okay. Victor's taking damage, Okay, so 3 wounds left on the guy. And you have the spider left to shoot, I think, right?
Yes. And we'll be into
Calgar?
Calgars.
So he's 2 Melta shots, I think, right? Heat ray.
He has...
The heat ray.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do Flamer. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So it's ignores cover.
Okay.
So 2d6. So 6.
6 hits. Is it blast by any chance?
It is not.
Okay.
Then strength 5.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, and that is
That is it. Okay, now charges.
Charges, Void into them,
Okay.
and then
Nightbringer?
Nightbringer into
The back one?
the back one.
Sure. So what's the first one you
So
want?
we'll do him first.
Okay.
We'll use command reroll.
Yeah, please do.
Last one. No, I don't have it. Because
don't?
no, I
Why?
used the 1 CP for. Actually, no, I could use just normal deep strike. So I'm
Yeah.
good.
You don't have to
Okay.
use the
Okay.
yeah,
We have-
cosmic precision. So yeah, have 1 CP.
7.
Okay. I saw the one. I was like, no, please don't. Okay, so you move in pretty much straight up.
Bloop.
Cool. And what's the charge here? What do you think? Let's measure. That needs an 8. It's within 9.
No.
Okay, no. And oh, you've used your reroll. Okay. So the C'tan's Nightbringer stays there for now, and the Void dragon is just gonna obliterate my Invictor. I'm only hoping for one thing.
Explosion.
An explosion, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, no, because I have a guy on 3 wounds here.
Explosion.
So I don't want an explosion, no. No explosions, you hear me? So he has a bunch of attacks, and plus he's a tail.
Yeah, so we'll do 5s.
Okay.
And then 2+.
That looked very bad, but he hits on 2, so it's not that bad.
3 saves, AP
bunch.
3.
AP 3, okay, so 6s will save me. No. D6 what?
D6 +2.
Okay, so he's dead.
Dead.
No.
No.
Okay, he doesn't explode. Good, cool. Good, so he's just removed from the battle. Well, I was thinking about 2 Invictors dead in round 1, if I go second. So round 2, it's more than good. They've done what they wanted to. Okay, he killed something.
Yes.
This guy, did you? He fell back. He fell back.
Yeah.
He cannot charge. Cool. What did you accomplish? So you have killed a unit on the 2 units on the objectives.
Yes.
And you've done behind enemy lines for what? 3?
3. So 8 total.
Okay, 8 total points. Cool. Also gotten 3 points for linchpin because I did not have that objective number 3 under my control. I thought I was, but we remeasured, and then Redemptor was half an inch shy from that after his 5-inch advance. So he wasn't controlling that, unfortunately, because my jump back intercessors were killed with no mercy by the Monolith, by the Xenos scum. So I did only get 3 points. Now I've deployed all of my reserves, so 3-inch unit of Inceptors right on the home objective, center objective, sorry. 3 units of Inceptors over there in the position to shoot a bunch of things here. Mostly probably the C'tan Void Dragon I'm interested in. And this unit of 3 can pretty much shoot almost anything here. Redemptor over there is going to go back to try and fight Monolith. I just want to lock him in combat so he stops flying back and forth all over the place. And Redemptors are pretty resilient, so he should be able to stay there for a while, whilst I'm trying to deal with this kind of stuff. I would roll the 6 on the advance for Marneus' squad, so they're back to being on this objective, and they will put the bolters. I've actually put them in this Devastated Doctrine, so I'm going to put all of my bolters into the C'tan, and the charge is going to go into these guys. So that's the plan, and I think that's everything I moved. The Redemptors moved up. The Invictor has moved up, so he's gonna charge something and gonna shoot something as well. So that's the turn where we want to do a lot of stuff. Let's hope we can do it. Mark for Death and bring it down on my cards. Matt has chosen for Mark for Death C'tan, that unit, right? The 3-man, and Monolith.
Yeah.
So I'm not killing Monolith. I probably not killing the 3-man. Maybe like 1 or 2 guys, but probably not the full squad. And I hope to kill the Nightbringer because he's dangerous and I'm getting close to him. So if I want to survive, I want to kill him. So let's hope the secondaries will be fulfilled. So first we're going to start with the Aggressors. This entire unit going into the Nightbringer. I'm not using Storm of Fire because I don't need extra AP and I don't need Ignore Cover because it's 4-up save either way. It really doesn't matter. So I am going to roll these shots, and then we're gonna see what the result is gonna be. Wow, that's crazy. I already see it's just bananas. Yeah, and I'm gonna reroll all of these because I've chosen this guy as my ult target. So, okay, so 1 more. Thankfully not too many more. And we're gonna start counting because that's gonna be mad again. So that's my wounds. I mean, something that I need to roll the wound roll for. So only 1 for now. Oh, sorry, 2. No, wait, 1, because I wound you on 6, yeah, because you are high toughness. But, so I'll reroll 1 more. Okay, so 2 wounds from this part.
So
and
2
plus
12.
12, so 14. First batch, which is the Honor Bolt Storm Gauntlets, 14, which translates into a couple of fails. Well, that's a very good roll.
That's nice.
4 and 5 up.
5 up.
So 4 wounds taken.
4 wounds.
So he's down to 8, right?
8 left, yes.
8 left, okay. And now we'll roll a bunch of grenade launchers. So that's 6d6. Okay, so 10, 16, 19, 21, 24. 24 shots, and we'll see how many hits it's going to be. 24 shots. So I'm looking for 5s and 6s. Okay, so that's lethals. and sustained, and I'm gonna reroll this thing. Okay, so these are the lethals, and that's 5, 5, 5, 16. Lethal hits and sustain, and we'll come back with the wound roll. Okay, so 16 lethals plus this, which is more 6s than last time. 5 plus 6 more. So 16 plus 6 is 22, right? 22 wounds.
Yes.
22 wounds on your 4-up save. Sounds like 12
9
fails, but maybe not. Maybe the Xenos trickery is going to help you. 22 wounds on your 4-up save. Good luck.
Yes.
Okay, so looking for 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Then 5s.
Okay, that was a good roll. Okay, so 2 passed. How many
Passed. 4,
I think 8 exactly.
9.
9. Oh, okay. So he's killed with 1 in
Blow up? No.
reserve. Okay, he doesn't blow up. Yeah, they used to blow up on the 4-up in 9th edition. Okay, so Nightbringer is down. We have fulfilled Mark for Death. That's good. And now let's continue working on the second C'tan and maybe some other things. So this 3-man unit of Inceptors are going to target the C'tan, so the back unit of Inceptors. I'm looking for 3s, and I'm overcharging as well. And I'm looking for 5s. No, rerolling for Twin Linked. 2 wounds.
2.
You are 4-up save.
Good.
Cool. And now the fun part, which is my hazardous tests. I roll 1 for each gun. How does it happen? So rolling 2 1s. Okay. So I did no wounds, but I killed 2.
Nice.
At least I'm still on that objective. 3 1s would be very bad. Okay, so I learned my lesson. I'll go back to Redemptors. Let's go back to Redemptors. At least they cannot kill themselves. So this Redemptor over here is gonna fire his plasma into the Destroyers, and everything else except, well, let's do plasma and the Icarus into the Destroyers, and everything else into the Void Dragon. So let's do Icarus first. Oh, sorry. 1 dice. Okay, so 3 shots, 2 hits, 2 wounds, AP 1, so both passed. Plasma 5, 4 hits, 4 wounds, AP 4, so you're 6-ups because of cover. Okay, so 2 guys die. And now so you probably want to remove these 2.
These ones?
Yeah, because I'm not sure, because this guy might see him still with the barrel. We'll check. I don't mind if you want to remove the other one later. And now the onslaught. So that's 8 shots. That's now into the Void Dragon. So 7 hits. No wounds. And lastly, I think it's the Storm Bolter. So 4 hits, wounding on 6s with Twin Linked. 2 wounds.
Oop.
Okay, 2 taken. 5 up. Philippine.
Yes.
1 taken. Okay, so 1 bolter shot was not that impressive. Next, this guy over here. So he will probably fire everything he has into the Nightbringer. So let's do the, let's see first the line of sight from him to the Destroyer. So he cannot see the Destroyer, and then he puts everything he has into the C'tan. So 6 shots of the Heavy Stubber, which is, we all know, it's the weapon of victory. 2 wounds, and then Twin Linked 3 wounds. Okay.
4s.
Wow. Okay.
5s.
Okay, so 2 taken. Frag Storm, which we all know does nothing against these. Yeah, so it misses. Heavy Bolter, 3 shots. 2 hits. No wounds. And the Iron Hail, which I think is probably gonna maybe do 1. 1 hit. Does not wound, but I have a reroll. Does wound. 4 up.
Goes 2.
Damage 3, which is damage 2 against you, and 5 ups. Okay, so 2 more taken. Okay. So we shot 1 Redemptor. I forgot which one, front or back?
The front?
I think front? Okay.
Because I think it shot This, yeah.
Ah, yes. So back one. Back Redemptor is left and the central unit of Inceptors. Okay, so the last Redemptor, everything into... No, not the last. Second Redemptor into the Void Dragon. That one didn't shoot yet. So let's do Onslaught. Okay. So 1 Devastating Wound. 5 up.
5 up.
Nope. 4 Bolter Shots. No, but Twin Linked. No. And Icarus. 2 hits. 2 2 wounds. 1 damage 1. Okay, takes 1. What else? And the Plasma. Okay, 6. Which is 5 hits. 1 wound.
Nope.
A damage 3. And hazardous for this one, hazardous for last one, and third one didn't shoot yet.
A damage 3 goes to 2.
Yes. Okay, so 1. Cool. So, yeah, all of these 3 shots, let's see what the Redemptor over there can do. This Redemptor over here, everything's to the Monolith. Would you like to do 4 up and vulnerable save?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, so last CP, Plasma, 6 shots. Well, good thing you did that. Which is 7 shots actually. Okay, 5 hits. And wounding on 5s. Wow, okay.
Nice.
That would be 5 6 ups, but now it's 5 4 ups. And that is only 1 damage 3. Oh, and the hazardous for him? No, he's good. So now his Onslaught. Sixes for dev wounds. 1 dev wound. Stormbolter. 3. And just for your curiosity, I could not shoot the Void Dragon because out of range. Just out of range. I should have stayed slightly back so he can shoot. 1 wound on the 2+ save on the Stormbolter. Okay, Icarus, 1 shot, doesn't hit. That's it. And lastly, I think I'm gonna shoot all the Inceptors into the Void Dragon because I don't like him. He looks menacing. So yeah, and I'm overcharging as well. I hope I'm not gonna kill a bunch of guys again. So 3 hits, 2 wounds for now, maybe 1 more. No, 2 wounds. 4 ups, both fail, damage 3 each.
3 each?
Yes, so you take, it's 4 total, you need to roll 2 5s. Okay, and you've taken 1 wound, and now 3, not once. Okay, good, they survive. Cool. So that is my shooting phase. Yes, that's everything I had. Now the charges. So here it's obvious, I'm just gonna charge both units. Now here as well, 2 Dreadnoughts in, and there, Monolith. So we'll see when I'm done charging. The only charge I can fail is this Redemptor, it's a 4-inch. It's a 10, okay, good. So we're gonna move everyone in and we'll see you later. So we'll start over here with the Invictor fighting. I was thinking about tank shocking, but he has 2 wounds left, so probably not worth it, we'll see. So 5 attacks, 4 hits. Oh. Wounding on 3s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
1 fail, which is 3 damage, which is 2 damage. Okay, you take 1. Now 5 attacks from the Redemptor. Hits 4 times. Wounding on, what's your toughness?
12.
Okay, I wound you once.
Once?
Yeah. Fail.
Fail. How many damage?
3. It goes down to 2. It goes down to 2, so you have to roll. Yeah.
Poof.
Okay, so he's down. He's down. The C'tan is down.
D6.
And you didn't have a CP just to reroll, right?
No.
You did not?
No. I spent my last CP for invuln.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the Void Dragon was very close to surviving, but he didn't. You see how crazy it could have been, right? If you just roll the 4 up, the 2 Dreadnoughts wouldn't kill it. Just with low volume of attacks, sometimes it happens. Over there, 5 attacks from the Redemptor into the Monolith. 4 hits, wounding on 4s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
It's AP2.
P2.
So it goes
one
through
goes
once. 3 damage. And lastly, over here. So I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys into the Spider, and Marneus plus 1, 2, 3 guys, and biologists, whatever, into the Skorpekh Lord. So let's do Marneus first, because I think he's gonna be enough to kill the Lord. All hit, wounding on 3s, right? You're T7?
T7, yeah.
Okay, so 3s, all wounds, because he's twin linked. So
how many? 7?
6. Okay, so that's 9 damage.
9 damage, okay,
Yep.
he's dead.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aggressors, which is 15 attacks. So 15 attacks, 1 automatic wound, 2s miss. URT what?
6.
No, this is Spider.
Yeah.
T6? No, he's not. He's T8 or T9.
Just Stalker?
Yeah, Triax Stalker.
T8. Oh, T8. This guy's
So
T6.
force to wound. 4 plus 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
On
AP
your, what's your invulnerable save? 5 or 4?
4.
Oh, okay. So he survives.
2.
So 2 damage each.
2 damage each?
Yep.
Okay. He has 6 or 8 left.
Okay. And the only thing left is 1 attack from the power sword, 1 invulnerable save. 1. Goes up. Yeah. Okay. So Spider takes 4.
Yes. 4.
Spider takes 4 and now can fight back as well as the monolith over there. 4 limbs.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
1 AP 3.
4 up.
AP
Good.
Something. Cool.
And the monolith,
Monolith,
which is 6 attacks, right?
Yes.
How many wounds do they have left? 15?
15.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, he hits on 2s. Wow.
Yes.
Cool. I forgot
Right.
about that. He used to hit on automatically, actually. In that.
So then strength 8, so 5s. Just 1.
1, okay. I fail.
3 damage.
AP2?
AP 2.
Yeah, unless it's AP1, it's going through. Yeah, okay, so 2 damage taken on him because I'm -1 damage. So Matt's movement phase, the Monolith has pulled up the guys, the heavy destroyers, to try and help him remove the Redemptor. I've used Armor of Contempt on that, and Matt has done 2 wounds. So you're AP4.
AP 4.
So I get my 4 up saved because I'm covered. So 3 plus and 4 up. So 3 fails, 4 doesn't. Does it get covered? Correct? You can't see me completely, or can you?
I mean, yeah.
Probably.
Well, does this count as seeing you?
I don't know actually.
If not,
I think just rotate them slightly this way. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll reroll 1 for CP. No. Okay. So I'm down to 0 CP, and that's 6. It's 6 damage, right?
yes, so 12 flat.
Okay,
Or still
so-
5, 5, 10.
So he's dead. Does he explode? No. Okay.
Cool.
These guys came back to hunt me.
Then this shooting into there.
The reanimator. Okay.
Yes. Stalker Reanimator has a, what's this thing called? Atomizer Beam.
Yep.
3 attacks hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on your, what's the toughness? 11?
Here?
Yeah.
8.
8. Okay, so 5s. Just 1.
Good.
Good.
But that was the reanimator?
Yes.
Ah, cool. For some reason I thought he has like gauze. That's the Doomstalker. The Doomstalker has 2 gauze things underneath. And you have this thing and
So we'll do, I guess we'll just do the,
Melta? Flamer?
we'll do the Flamer.
Sure.
Okay. 2d6.
Okay.
So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5s.
2.
1, 2.
Good.
Monolith. We will shoot everything into those
It's
guys.
heavy intercessors.
Yes.
Okay. Finally, they have deserved some attention. These guys.
So it's going to be 3d6.
Yep. Plus
So
1.
Plus 1. So that is.
We'll see how
13.
How good they are.
14.
They have also +1 save against damage 1, but you have no damage 1. And that's like really anti-tank kind of shooting as well. So they're supposed to be durable, but maybe not that. However, this damage 2 thing would probably annihilate a normal intercessor squad. So that's another reason why I included them in top 5 battle line.
So 3?
Okay. 6s don't do anything, right?
No.
Okay.
Then T5.
T5, okay.
Three.
T6.
T6.
Yeah. Still
still
3s. how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, okay. 7, what's the AP? 1? So
Yes.
So it's mine 3+ save because I'm covered. Wow. Okay, so I failed a bunch. I killed 3 guys.
3 guys.
Wow, that's a very bad roll. Wow, I only passed 1. Okay, so these 3 guys in the back are dead. And the big gun.
Big gun. So 4 shots,
Okay,
2 hits,
Yep.
wounding on 2s.
Yeah, should be. Okay, yeah, they're dead. Okay. Yeah, in this sense, the normal intercessors would be better because they would get sticky on the objective. So in this sense, durability didn't help them, but the sticky would. Okay, that's the shooting.
We'll try charging.
Oh, sure. Are you sure you want that? Because you will depart the objective.
Yeah, but he'll die anyway.
Ah, okay, it makes sense.
But I don't think,
I think
he's...
I think you need a 6 there.
6.
We'll check. I decided to roll a CP. The reanimator.
Ooh,
Okay, so he
get him.
moves it.
Nice.
Yeah, remember I said that we have a grudge against him? If he
Yes.
kills the Invictor now, we're gonna have a bigger grudge again. Still. Okay, so 4 attacks.
4 attacks,
Okay.
2 hits. Ooh, what toughness? 8.
D8.
Okay, so 1 wound.
Good. I'll fight back. So 3's to hit. Actually, no. I think I'm -1 to hit by now. Yeah. And 2 wounds. AP3.
IP3.
AP2. AP2.
Two.
The fist is 2. So you are 3+ save?
3.
It's 2. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 3 plus save. 2, 5. Not that.
So
But
it's 3 damage each.
3 damage each.
You are 4 up feeling
4
pain, I guess?
plus, yes. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Okay.
Okay, so he takes 3, right?
Takes 3, so
Sure.
it's 3 left.
Cool. Okay, and that's the end of the turn, right?
Those guys.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So I'll just put the
Calgar.
Marneus into him. Should be enough, probably. So 5 hits. So what's the toughness? 8, right?
T8, yes.
Okay, so 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So you fail that's cocked. So fail 3, 9 damage.
9 damage, 1 left.
Okay, and let's do 1 blade
Wound.
master and 3 wounds. Gives you strength 5. Okay, so another blade master. I call them blade masters because that's how my brother calls the blade champions of custodians. So 3 wounds more from another blade master, the Victor's guard. Okay, so finally dead. I just didn't want to crack the aggressors open.
We blow up? Yes.
Okay, how many wounds? So you kill the guy.
Kill that guy.
Kill the guy who was wounded. Okay. Cool. So I'll consolidate back onto the objective, and we'll get the turn result. So end of battle round 3. I've drawn Stormhood style objective and area denial. I have declared tactical doctrine, so my Invictor can fall back and charge again into the reanimator. We pretty much have reanimator, 2 destroyers, and monolith on the board. So I'm gonna try to kill the destroyers and the reanimator and do some damage to the monolith because I don't think I can kill him soon, but he also is not killing me as well anytime soon. So area denial and storm hostile objective are the ones I want to do this turn, and storm hostile objective is impossible to do with the objectives of the opponent, but it's possible to do because Matt didn't control any at the start of the turn. So I'm just gonna get 5 for getting back onto my home one, which I think it counts. It doesn't say that I need to control 1 in no man's land or something. So okay, so let's do shooting. I'm gonna first shoot the reanimator with my, what's his name? The Invictor. Yes. So 3 shots with the heavy bolter. Yeah, that's 4 hits, no wounds. Now the Iron Hail, 2 hits, 2 wounds, AP1. So it fails both, and 6 damage total.
6 total. Oh.
Okay, so 4 film pain, right?
Yeah, 4 plus feeling pain.
Okay, so you take 1. Cool. 4 plus film pain is very funny. These all hits. I wound on 5s, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So 3 wounds. I have strength 4, right, on the head, on the stubber. And this guy is not T8, right?
No.
Okay, so 3 wounds. So 1 fail.
1 fail.
And 4 up.
Is it AP 0?
AP 1.
Oh, okay. 4 up? He's good.
Okay. Frag storm. 5. Maybe I can frag him to death. So that and one wound. AP 0. Good, right? It's
Good.
He's 3+. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot to. I can't shoot these guys into the reanimator. I should use them. But they have the 3-man unit of Inceptors overcharging is going to fire into the destroyers. So 6 shots, hitting on the 3s, re-rolling everything because oath. So 5 and wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Whole wound, AP 3 and.
Which 3 wounds? 5 wounds?
5 wounds. AP 3, damage 3. So you need 5s because of cover. So 2 taken.
2.
So then that's 1 guy.
Yes. What did I roll for? How many damage each?
3.
Okay, so then.
It's just 1 guy.
Yeah, but he only had 2 wounds left.
Ah, okay. So this one is on 1 wound remaining. Okay, and the lone Inceptor over there in the separate squad, he's gonna fire. He has 2 shots. Hits. Wounds both or 1? Yeah, both wounds. AP 3 as well. Okay, so 3 damage taken. And the hazardous, so hazardous for the 3-man unit, 1 dies. And hazardous for the 1 guy. Okay, he's good. And yeah, the Redemptor over here, he's gonna fire into the Monolith. So I'll see if I could have moved within 24 inches. I probably forgot to measure. So yeah, we can shoot the small guns into him. That's the onslaught. 1 devastating wound. 2 shots with the Stonebolter, no hits. D3 shots with the blast. The Icarus rocket pod, and that's 2 hits, 2 wounds. 1 fail, damage 2. And now, lastly, the plasma. So 3, which is 4. 2. 1 wound. 4 up. It's 6 up.
Goes 2.
3 damage. And the full payload from the Redemptor into the same thing of this one. Redemptor on the home objective. Cool, so 3. Nothing. That's the onslaught. Now the Icarus, 3. All hits, wounding on 2s, all wounds, AP 1. So I can see you entirely, so I think it's 2+, 3+ save. You're good. 2 on Stormbolters, 1 hit, does wound, AP 0. And lastly, the plasma. 1, I'm gonna reroll that. Yeah, because I don't have anything else to reroll. 6. Good. 5, 7 shots. Okay. 4 hits. What's there on the other side? It's 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
3 wounds, AP 4.
Oh,
9 taken.
2
okay,
left.
so it's down 2 left. 2 left. Now the charges. So the Invictor into the thing goes in. Oh wait, before the charge. Sorry, forgot to shoot these guys. So I'll shoot the Marneus' bolters because I did not shoot them the entire game. So from these guys, so 4 shots from the Gauntlets of Ultramar, 1 automatic wound, and I'll see if that pops sustained. I think he gets sustained anyways, even if it's not Devastating Doctrine. So they get sustained, extra hits, and these ones wound 5s with re-rolls because of Twin Linked. So 3 wounds in total, AP 1, 2 fail, damage 2 each.
2 each.
4 damage. Please die.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it blow up? Yes.
Wow, okay. D3 on the Invictor. No, he doesn't die, but he takes wound. And the Redemptor. Actually, I'm not sure if it's D3 or 1. It may be Deadly Demise 1. I think it doesn't have Deadly Demise. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so that is my turn. I've got Stormhost objective and area now. Matt only has 1 monolith and 2 wounds remaining.
True.
So we'll see what he can get in terms of his cards. Now, let's draw the cards. And we'll just probably talk it out.
Secure no man's land, no.
Cull the Horde. Yeah, so Cull the Horde is impossible for you to do because the only unit that would satisfy this, I think, is this one. I'm not sure even though. No, it's not because the leader doesn't count. And Secure no man's land, you could do it. But if you
go up and then come back down.
Which objective would though? This one? Ah, so you would do the Cosmic Precision?
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend your 1 CP, but I'm gonna use Overwatch on you. Just in case I can hit you.
Kidok.
So I'll use one CP on that. No. Okay, I don't. So, okay, you've done that. You can kill something.
Yeah, we'll do the...
Oh, by the way, how many do you heal? D3. So you heal
2.
You are down up to 4 wounds.
Wounds.
Okay, so where are you gonna shoot him?
Everything into
3 men?
the 3, well, 3 man, and then we'll do 2 into this guy.
Okay.
We'll do all 4 into.
So all
So
4
everything, and then all 4 of the gauze things.
Big guns into the 1 man and the 2 damage gun into the 3 man. Okay. Okay.
3.
So he's dead. It's AP4?
AP.
Well, he's dead.
Dead.
And the 3d3, 3d6.
D6. 6, 11.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Force.
Because minus 1.
Yes.
And you need 3s.
3s.
D6. Okay, so 1 guy dies anyways, and 3 more wounds. He survives because he's in the ruins, so he would get cover and he would survive anyway. So 1 guy is still here, but you do get that objective. So
Yes.
Matt would get what's the name? Secure no man's land?
Yes, for
Secure
trace.
no man's land. You would probably discard Call the Horde, right?
Yeah.
So secure would be 2 points for you because you only get 2 points if you control 1 objective. And now, in my turn, I'll probably just kill the Monolith, and that will be it.
Yes.
So I'll move the Redemptor. I'll move the Redemptor like this, I think, is enough to see him. Or this one.
Yeah,
this is enough. Okay, and let's just shoot the onslaught from 1 and from another, because 4 wounds, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 hits. 7 hits with Oath. You're the only thing I can Oath. No wounds. Okay. Plasma. Let's do that. 3. 3 hits. 1 wound, AP4.
Good.
Okay.
I'll use my 4 plus.
Invulnerable. Makes sense, yeah. 2 all hit. 2s to wound. 1 wound.
Good.
Okay. And Stormwaters. 2, 1 wounds, and another 1 doesn't wound. So 1 wound, AP0. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do, if you don't mind, I'm gonna advance this guy.
Okay.
So yeah, 3. Because I have the, can you measure 8 plus 3 into him? Because I have the advanced charge doctrine still available. So I probably should use it because I don't care about his shooting that much.
So 11?
11, yes. Okay. Now the second Redemptor, the same thing. 4. Okay. So 6 hits. No wounds. Okay, the onslaught, sorry, plasma. Onslaught is already shot. So 7. And 5s. So 1, 2, 3. 3 wounds. 3 for ups. 6 damage.
Oof.
You don't have a CP to reroll, right? You only have 1, I think.
I had 2.
Okay, so
We'll CP.
you would reroll it?
Nope.
No.
Does it blow up?
Does it blow up?
No.
No. Okay, so that is the end of Necrons on this Imperial, or not, maybe, world. Oh, looking at the ruins, probably Imperial, former Imperial world, a refinery or something like that. Thank you very much for the game.
Yeah.
How did you like it?
It was good.
What do you think about Necrons?
No, they're good. I forgot about, on the turn, what? 1?
Yeah.
That Magnus, or he could advance the charge.
Advance the charge?
So I would have put my...
Slightly back?
Yeah, a little bit farther back.
Yeah, yeah. And I rolled an 8, so you needed to put them back like 2 inches back, so to prevent the charge.
Yeah.
So you could have done that. Yeah, that would be much better. Though these guys are very tough as well.
Yeah.
They have 3 wounds each, and armor contempt as well. So I think considering that you only killed 1, probably they would still. It would just not be in such a perfect position without that. I agree. What else? What did you like about the Necrons? Did you like these Locust heavies?
Yeah, they were cool. they were fun. Kind of like Fire Prism-esque profile. So yeah, it was cool.
the 6 damage AP4 and the lethal hits against vehicles, no, rerolls against vehicles and monsters and lethal hits. Yeah, they're pretty good. I really like the Marneus combo plus Aggressors. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very efficient. I'm actually wondering if this would be better if I run Eradicators instead of Aggressors, because they shoot much harder, but they don't fight. So it's an interesting choice. And the Invictors surprisingly worked pretty well, considering that you went first. So it was like worst case scenario for them, where you can shoot them completely. Mm-hmm. But I get lucky. You could have easily killed 1, probably even 2 in my turn, and then the situation would be different with them later, because they continue to soak up damage until only 1 remains now. But still 1 remains, so that's surprising. I could never imagine that there would be 1 Invictor left. And apparently it's not such a bad unit, but I really think they should change the special ability on this one, because shooting at the target that shot a Phobos infantry unit within 6 inches is very specific. You really need something that you can use against, like in this case, I don't want to run a full Phobos army. I want to run just Invictors. Why can I not do it, right? Doesn't make sense. What about Skorpekh? Do you think they are resilient enough? I think they should be a bit tougher.
I think they're fine. Yeah. They got charged and got whacked by
Marneus.
Yeah, Marneus. So
I like how you call him
Magnus all the time. But yeah, I think they're fine, because they all have like dev wounds. They do a lot of damage.
Yeah. So they're like a glass hammer unit. If they get charged or shot first, they're very easy to kill. They have no defense whatsoever, pretty much against things that would really be shooting at them. Not even like a 4-up invulnerable save like Terminators have. But if they hit hard. So cool. Thank you very much for the game.
Yeah, cool.
Enjoyed this one, and we'll see you again hopefully soon.
Yes.